what I've noticed within the school system, especially based off of my experience, is that there's not enough understanding or education on autism. And I believe that this needs to change by encouraging staff members to educate and help students have a better understanding of autism, especially for the students who has autism, because as I stated in my previous videos, we learn differently, we do things differently, we act differently, and we say things differently. So it's very important for every staff members, including the ones that are teaching at college campuses, is to have a better understanding and educating students on autism, and especially if they stim a lot or they exert certain behaviors that may be interpreted as bad behavior or inappropriate, but in actuality, it's not the case, but it's just part of our autism, and we can't help it. So it's very important to have more education on autism, not just spreading awareness or acceptance, but also education. And education is very important. So instead of just teaching the normal subjects, also teach everyone more about autism and how to be more understanding and more accommodating for people with autism. Because even the simplest tasks can be overwhelming, especially going into college. And for a lot of people, college is not an easy transition. And the same goes for people with autism. And sometimes it can get even more overwhelming, especially if they are stepping into a new environment and they're so used to the environment that they're in, it can be overwhelming. So it's very important to create a more nurturing, loving, and supportive environment, and creating a better learning experience for people with autism in order for them to succeed. That's allowing them to use accommodations, extra test time. If needed, do a one-on-one session with them to help them understand it, and pretty much doing everything you can to help them succeed, and most importantly, educating people about autism and getting them, including all the staff members, to understand that people with autism are just as deserving to have a great education like the rest like the rest of us, and also that they learn and do things differently, and it's very important to be respectful, more accommodating, and more understanding of autism. And I believe that by doing all that, you are not only can you create a better learning experience for people with autism, you're also helping them lead a successful full life that can benefit them in the long run. Don't forget, I'm selling Autism Awareness Bracelet to show love and support for people with autism. With each purchases, we are spreading love and support for people with autism. Want to buy these bracelets or any of my other products? Visit my website and place your order. Link is in my bio. I'm also having a spring sale, which will go on until June 20th. Everything is half off, all for a fair price. But use the promo code SPRING25 to get the sales price. But hurry, spring sale ends on June 20th.